My name is Vera Chikezie-Oke. I'm the sexologist for wholesome sexuality. Today we're going to talk about sex as always, as it affects you, your life, your family, your relationship with yourself, your spouse, and your God. Are you ready? I don't think so. If you're ready, click on the subscribe button, click on the like, click on the notification bell, and we get right into it. And we're back today. When I do like this, there's something deep we're talking about. Isn't there always something deep? There is something deep we're talking about. Today we're talking about sex as a pain reliever. Yeah, you heard me. Sex as a pain reliever. Someone like me that don't like. There are people that don't like taking medications for pain. Pain is a sign that there's something going wrong in the body, either that the body has undergone stress or generally tiredness. But do you know that stress is a pain reliever? You want to know, right? Ride along with me. Sex acts as an actual natural pain reliever due to the release of various chemicals and hormones in the body during sexual activities. So I'll give you some of the reasons why we call it a pain reliever. Number one is that it releases endorphins. Endorphins. During sexual activities, during orgasm, the body releases endorphins, which are natural painkillers. Endorphins are parts of the brain's reward system and help reduce pain perception, often inducing a feeling of euphoria. You know that feeling of, when you've had an orgasmic sexual experience? Yes, that's the endorphins at work. So when you focus on that feeling, you shift your focus, you shift your gaze away from the pain, and you're relieved. The next hormone that is released during sexual intercourse is called Oxytocin, which is known as the cuddle hormone. It's released during intimate moments, including sex. This hormone not only promotes bonding and emotional closeness, but it also helps reduce stress and has been shown to diminish pain sensitivity, especially headaches and menstrual cramps. I just said it. So you see, when you say, I'm having cramps, my waist is paining me, you see all those excuses. Oga has the medicine. Sex also lowers cortisol levels, right? Cortisol is the hormone responsible for stress. It's called the stress hormone. It increases the feeling of pain or sensitivity to pain. So sexual activities and intimacy, can you see that sex and intimacy are two different things? Sexual activities and intimacy can lower your cortisol levels, which reduces stress-related pain. So you see, you've been in traffic for hours. Your boss is stressing you at work. Your target is not targeting. And your cortisol levels are beginning to go above normal. Auntie, uncle, your spouse has the medication for it. Right on. The next thing is that sex increases circulation. Sexual arousal increases blood flow and circulation throughout the body. So this improved circulation can help alleviate some types of pain, such as headaches, by providing more oxygen and nutrients to the tissues. You know, sometimes when you're having headache, go and drink water. Then you hear breathing, breathe, taking oxygen. For a sickle cell warrior, for example, you know, their blood is in sickles, right? Their blood is like rice. So when it comes together, it doesn't flow. I would like to say it works instead of flowing. So when it comes together, when you feel a bunch of sickles come together, it forms a cloth. And at that spot where they come together, the person experiences excruciating pain. Most times when they are admitted in the ER, the first thing they do is to put oxygen on them. That oxygen is to help with the circulation of the sickles. So it's to help their blood to flow, right? You see, sex is likened to oxygen to the body. You feel me? It helps your muscles relax when you are tense. During and after sex, muscles tend to relax, which helps to reduce tension and ease pain. I don't know if you've been following me, but if you have gotten this far with me, you would realize that everything I said is centered around alleviating the pain, reducing the pain, easing the pain, erasing the pain, and all these things I've said are sexually induced. Sex distracts you from the pain. You're focused on pleasing and receiving pleasure. Your mind will go away from the headache, the migraine. I've just crushed some people's excuse tables now. If you have that wife that's always complaining of pain, send her this video. If you have that husband that's always complaining of stress, send him this video. Save your marriage. Save your marriage. Rather than use pain as a reason not to get involved in sexual activities with your spouse, use sexual activities as a reason to alleviate the pain. I hope I've saved somebody today. See you in the next video.